بسم الله وسلم على رسول الله أما بعد. I figured that second semester is coming and I'm gonna try my best as a third year student to help my fellow second year students their studies. So I figured the best thing to start is to share with them the most things they need, and I think the most is these 6 applications, although this one is not actually required. So I'm gonna here show you step by step what you need to install. Now you need VS Code, basically need it for your web module or course, because you're gonna be using HTML and JavaScript, CSS, and they come integrated with VS Code. Now all you can do is basically just type VS Code and go download, and then all you need to do is just choose your distribution or your operating system and click Windows or thing, and it's gonna start downloading just like that. Now this is the first app you need, and not just because of the web thing, because you can be running Java. You're gonna be studying OOP. You can also run Java code in there just by installing the GDK and some Java extensions. Maybe we're gonna cover that in another video. And but for the Java, actually, you can be using 2 applications actually. Now the one I recommend and the one it's obligated to you, or the one that you should be using, although it's slightly worse than the one I recommend. I recommend you to be using the IntelliJ IDEA. Now, of course, the Ultimate Edition, if you have it, or you can have it, which you can actually, maybe in another video, I'm gonna show you how you can use a GitHub student pack to get it. As you can see, if we can log in here, IntelliJ IDEA, I'm gonna say it's the Ultimate Edition that just popped in, and as you can see, we can have everything we want. We can actually choose new TypeScript, HTML, HTTP. All these are just in the ultimate version. So my point is that you can actually have the ultimate version, but if you can't, which you don't need actually as a second year student, you can just download the community edition and it's gonna be working just fine. It's all you're gonna need, and the interface is basically the same. So if we can go back to the Ultimate Edition, the interface would be something like this. Now, I don't know why this JavaScript project is open. Yeah, you can also use JavaScript in IntelliJ, but you can interface, let's say project, and you're gonna just want a Java project. Let's keep it like test. I'm just gonna create it for some reason, and I'm gonna create this in this window. And as you can see, the interface is fairly beautiful in comparison to other stuff. Now, that's as a start. I don't know why this error popping in, I don't care. Anyways, I'm gonna exit. I took a long time explaining this one. Now, this is the one I recommend, the IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition. Again, all you have to do is just type IntelliJ download, go to download IntelliJ, reading Java and Kotlin IDE. Just do like this and click download or execute the Windows, this one, as you want. If I click download, and it's just gonna start downloading up here. Anyways, I'm gonna stop that. Or you can click on the Windows.exe, which is basically the same thing. Now, the one you need to be working with, and it's better for you, even though it's kind of hard if you are already used to VS Code or Eclipse. And I don't mean this like I'm trying to make you worry or something, but it's just the interface is, as you know, Eclipse is an open source app, and open source apps tend to be more robust than the proprietary software. sorry, software. I don't know, my spelling is bad today. So to download this one, and this version I'm gonna tell you is basically a full version, which you're gonna need in the third year to be built in Java EE or Jakarta EE applications and Java Army applications, because the standard version of Eclipse doesn't support that. As you can see, it's called Eclipse GEE Jakarta Enterprise Edition, and this is the September 24th version, which is like one of the newest. Anyways, you can click here, download, and it's gonna download. Although, as I said, even the servers of open source stuff actually takes some time, because the mirror I'm downloading from is from America. As you can see, it's 500 megabytes. It's downloading smoothly, alhamdulillah. So to download this one, all you have to do is you go to the ME website. Yeah, exactly. You go. Let me take you a step back. Okay, you go to the LMD BBA, go to the mathematics and informatics version. You go to the informatic. You go to the third year, to the semester 1. You go to the ESEAL, and yeah, I forgot to mention that I'm an ESEAL student, so what I'm talking about as a third year student is based as an ESEAL student. So you go down to System d'Information Distribuée, SID, and by the teacher Najib bin Abda Rabbi Quran Khair. So all you have to do now is, of course, you need to have an account. This is the problem here, and you go and download this one. This is all you need to download. You click here, and it's gonna take you to the website I just showed you, and you just click download. You can choose another mirror, by the way, because United States is kind of far. You can choose a closer one, although all of them are actually in America, so just keep the default one, I guess. So yeah, you click download and you have Eclipse. Now, what I mean by the interface is bad, I'm gonna show you, just to believe me. It takes a lot of time to open. That's a thing, and yeah, you have to wait. You have to have some patience. استغلها بالاستغفار، استغلوا الداخل الانتظار بالاستغفار. Anyways, استغفر الله العظيم واتوب إليه. استغفر الله. صلى على رسول الله. It's taking some time to open. That's a thing. That's the first obstacle, or the inconvenience in the app. And by the way, I'm using English because I can't be speaking Arabic, to be honest. For me, when I speak programming, I go English mode. Sorry, maybe another day I'm gonna make an Arabic version, or some of your colleagues that's gonna watch this video, finally it's here. Anyways, as I said, one of your colleagues that's gonna watch this video is gonna show you the thing. So yeah, as you can see, the interface is kinda looks old, but overall, this is the thing you need to install. As I said here, if I go to the perspective, open perspective, there's Java browsing, and there's others. You can see there's Java EE, there's Git, Java for the standard versions. This is the one you need. The standard version doesn't have these. There's web, there's dynamic web projects as well. Anyways, this is the default one, and yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna take so much time in this one. Maybe when I continue these videos, I'm gonna do some tutorials on Java. Okay, so we finished the VS Code, we finished the IntelliJ, we finished Eclipse. Now we have the XAMPP. Now the reason I said this app, where is it, MySQL Workbench, is not needed is because you're gonna use SQL, right? As, for the, I don't know the name of the model, forget it. Macedonia, I guess, BDD. Yeah. So you can use MySQL Workbench, but I recommend you using XAMPP or WAMP, but I recommend XAMPP. It's a cross-platform application. It's fairly smooth. And you can combine it with VS Code to write PHP code and run it on the locally on the thing. Now, I'm not going to go into details why we use XAMPP. Basically, you're going to learn that. Now, as you can see, why I said you don't need the MySQL workbench is because you can see there's a port here, which you're going to learn what's the point of the port in the networking class, I hope. Now, this app XAMPP runs the MySQL server on the port 3306, and the MySQL workbench as well runs it on the 3306. So if the both apps are running at the same time, there's going to be a conflict, and one of them is not going to work, or maybe both of them will not work, although the first option is the most likely. Therefore, I advise you to just download the XAMPP, and because it's so fairly easy to use, as you can see, I'm going to show right now, you can be creating databases like in the graphical user interface, like here, like for example, don't mind the names of the databases, some of them. You can create a table just here, you can have like BBC, anything, I'm going to create it, and maybe I'm going to create a table, I don't know, maybe whatever comes in mind, and the number of columns. Then you can, all of this in the MySQL workbench would be typed by your hands, which I recommend you should know, because and as well you can use it here, like you can also create tables in here, create table, then you're gonna give it a name, I don't know, test, I don't know, something like that. Oh my god, it's wrong syntax, I don't know, I forgot. Yeah, so you can do that, you can create it just like that, you can use anyways, it's fairly simple, and it's runs on the browser, so it doesn't use a lot of your resources. And basically this one you're going to use to create what I can say, well, it's basically used for your database tutorials and in your web projects as well. So this is the XAMPP. You go to the, again, just click XAMPP and you click download, first link, just choose the version you want. As of course, make sure to choose always the last version or the middle one, because it's most likely to be stable. And this is the version of the app as a whole, and this is the version of the PHP. So yeah, I recommend you download this one or this one, doesn't matter. Yeah, this is for the Windows, this is for Linux, this is for Mac. This is X in XAMPP stands for cross-platform. So yeah, comes with Apache, which is for A, and MariaDB, which is for the M, and P for PHP, and another P for Perl. And all of these you can configure when you download. Maybe I'm gonna make another video to the configuration, although I recommend you just download it as it is and don't use or don't be dependent on another person showing you how to do it. Anyways, so this is XAMPP, and now I'm just gonna shut the server. Yeah, the last thing is your networking tutorial app, which is Cisco Packet Tracer. Now this one is not that hard to download, although all you need to do, some people don't find it actually. All you need to do is to go to this website. Now, how did I reach this link? I'm gonna tell you. Let me go to the Cisco networking. Okay, so or let's actually, let me tell you how to find it now. You can go Cisco Packet Tracer download, and you can go here. Sorry for my Wi-Fi. It's taking some time. Now, what you need to do is actually go to this course, start learning. If you want to learn, learn, and if you don't want to learn, then just don't. You can just, for me, I already enrolled in this course, but you can also not enroll in it. I'm I'm gonna do regime course, and as you can see, it takes you to download Cisco packet tracer, and then you're gonna follow this link to this web page that we started from, same page, and then you go down. You're gonna find the version or the operating system you're using. If it's Mac, then click this link. If it's Linux, Ubuntu distribution like Mint or everything, it's gonna work. If it's Windows, then just click this one, and all you have to do is to click, and it's gonna start downloading. Now I'm gonna close it. Now the thing is, when you download this one, it's gonna, let me just show you what's gonna be. Yeah. So when you downloaded this one the first time, it's not gonna be this. It's gonna be do an exit and log out. Now let me refresh. Now let me show you. This interface will pop in for the first time. All you need to do is open an account in the Cisco Academy, like me here, like my name and all. Now after that, you can go to click this option, skills for all, and then when you choose it, if you have an account, it's gonna print this one, or it's gonna tell you to log in, and all you have to do is just insert your Google account or Gmail, and in the end you're just gonna come back and you're gonna find it working smoothly. And this is the interface of it. I'm not gonna go into details of it. I'm not gonna say I'm an expert in networking, but it's gonna be a fun thing if you have a good teacher. Trust me on that. Anyways, these were the apps that you need basically. I hope I didn't forget anything. And if you want to use this course as a guide to learn about networking or packet tracer, especially or specifically, then feel free to do so. Anyways, this was my job for today, and talk to you soon, I guess. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.